Hi guys. I just saw a news story on Fox News. Shall we comment? Charles Barkley, a former basketball player with deep roots at Auburn University, expressed his unwavering loyalty to his alma mater by stating that he will not root for Alabama regardless of the circumstances. During an interview with ESPN while watching the USC-Auburn men's basketball game, Barkley made a peculiar comparison, mentioning that he would rather root for Afghanistan than Alabama. "I can't root for Alabama under any circumstances," Barkley said. "I told you if they played in Afghanistan, I would be rooting for Afghanistan." Despite that stance, Barkley acknowledged the positive relationship he has with Alabama coach Nick Saban. He noted that Saban has been cordial despite the sporting rivalry between the two universities. Barkley shared that he and Saban exchange friendly banter that stems from their college loyalties. However, the former NBA star expressed criticism of Alabama advancing to the college football playoff as a number 4 seed, eliminating the undefeated Florida State Seminoles. "Here's my problem as a player: they were penalized because they lost their starters," Barkley explained. He questioned the decision to penalize Alabama for using reserves, arguing that winning with replacement players should be considered an achievement. The former player expressed dissatisfaction with the idea that only the use of starters should be valued in the sport. Barkley revealed that he is looking forward to the playoffs unfolding, as 4 elite teams will compete for the national title. While he refrained from picking a specific winner, it's clear the Crimson Tide is last on his list of preferences. Barkley's possible support for Florida State may be related to the fact that they will face the Georgia Bulldogs, the team that Alabama defeated in the SEC championship. Georgia, previously undefeated and ranked as the number 1 seed, suffered its first loss against Saban's team. Now the opinion. Despite the sporting rivalries, Barkley highlighted that he maintains a respectful relationship with Alabama coach Nick Saban, showing maturity and fair play. Possible bias in Florida State fans. Barkley's support for Florida State, potentially motivated by the team's rivalry with the Georgia Bulldogs, can be viewed with suspicion, raising questions about whether his preferences are being influenced by personal factors rather than criteria sporting objectives. And there's more news.
National Signing Day 2023 brought challenges and successes for Alabama football, as highlighted by head coach Nick Saban. As attention was divided between preparing for a crucial playoff matchup against Michigan and completing an already impressive recruiting class, efficient time management and focus became vital for the Crimson Tide coaching staff. Saban expressed the delicate balance between recruiting and preparing for the playoffs. "We're trying to prepare for a game and I know we need to recruit. There are a lot of things going on right now that demand our time and focus and attention. Recruiting is important, the game it's important, our team is important." Despite these challenges, Alabama has managed to maintain its tradition of recruiting success, transforming an already solid class into an elite one. With 3 new commitments on signing day, the Crimson Tide solidified their number 2 recruiting rankings according to the 247 Sports composite. Alabama's efficient recruiting strategy, which maintained solid relationships with about 80% of the class before the season even started, was one of the highlights. This allowed the team to focus both on preparing for the playoffs and bolstering the class with significant additions. Furthermore, Alabama's ability to attract talent from the transfer portal, such as LT Overton, demonstrates the team's adaptability in seeking reinforcements even in late stages of the recruiting process. The Crimson Tide's final class now includes impactful names like Aaron Hampton, Kevin Riley, Jason Ross and Steve Bumwa, all contributing to solidifying Alabama's position as a leader in the talent arms race in the SEC. Saban and his team's ability to efficiently navigate challenges and seize opportunities on National Signing Day reflects the continued excellence of Alabama's program. This recruiting cycle has not only strengthened the current team, but also laid a solid foundation for the Crimson Tide's future success. Now the opinion. Demonstrated expertise. Alabama's ability to maintain relationships with most recruits before the season and adapt its strategy as needed shows the experience and vision of the recruiting staff. Impactful acquisitions. Talent additions like Aaron Hampton and Kevin Riley highlight Alabama's ability to attract top players, further solidifying its position among the top college football programs. Recruiting versatility. The addition of transfer portal players like LT Overton highlights Alabama's flexibility and adaptability in tapping diverse sources to comprehensively strengthen its roster. And what is your opinion? You can comment, it's important.